Spirit, give me messages for the earthly Virgo's higher self. Okay? Messages for the Virgo's higher self, please, Spirit. What do they need to know? If you're new to the earthly Virgo, thank you very, very much. I appreciate your support. I appreciate each and everything that all of you do to the channel. Don't forget as well to like, subscribe, and share. Got the World card, the Page of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the High Priestess, Five of Cups. Maybe you're kind of like conflicted in your head. We got the Six of Cups as well as the Lovers. Five of Swords. The Five of Swords. We have the Eight of Wands, and we got the Four of Pentacles. I'm already feeling this energy, and I don't like it. I don't like it, Virgo. I really, really don't. This may be a trigger reading for some of you all. You told your mother something when you were younger, or your father, whoever, or an adult something when you were younger, and they didn't believe you. Okay. Okay. We got the Empress here. We got the Queen of Wands, and we got the Page of Pentacles. We got the Six of Swords. Okay. We have the Six of Cups, the Devil, the Empress, and the Six of Swords. Somebody came into your family. Okay, it could have been a lover for your mother. Someone kind of like came back into the fold. Okay, and you were holding on to a secret here. Okay, I think that this is coming back out, Virgo, for you to talk about it finally. To talk about what happened to you when you were little. Okay, something that you held on to. Your innocence was stolen. Okay. Could have been by a family member. It could have been by a lover or a complete stranger. Okay, for some of you. Clarify the World card here. It's literally coming back around because some of you probably are doing research on it, or maybe have written a book, or maybe have this is the opportunity for you to talk about it. Okay, this is what you're seeing other people are going through or have been through what you've been through as a child, and it's circling back around because it's time for you to talk about it. You were probably treated in a really insanely unfair way by your family or people that you told, or even by the authorities. Okay, because possibly they didn't believe you. Okay, but you're on a different plateau. You're on a different platform right now. Okay, and this is you. Spirit is telling you you've learned so much for this journey. It's like, as oddly as it may seem, Virgo, you were put here for a reason, to help people. You are a light worker. You've been through a lot of harsh things in your life, and you didn't think that you would get out of it, but you have. What you have learned and what you have been through was for a reason, for you to help others. Okay, for you to help others go through what you've been through. You held on to this secret for years, and you didn't tell anybody. Some of you have probably still have not shared that secret, what happened to you when you were little. But somebody said, if you tell, I'm going to come back and hurt you. I'm going to come back and hurt your family. Or it's your fault that this happened. Some way you feel that you were to blame for what happened to you, Virgo. That couldn't be further from the truth. They told you don't tell, okay? Excuse me. They told you not to tell, and you didn't. You hold on to whatever that secret was to this day. And some of you told, but somebody, and you still won't believe. They still didn't believe what you said because they were busy drinking, they were busy smoking, they were busy doing everything that they were doing in their life. So they didn't have time to raise you. So now you have your own family. Okay, now you're living your life, and you don't want what happened to you to happen to your child or children. But you have somebody there by your side, somebody there who's helping you get through what you went through as a child. Even if this person, is your lover, your friend, or whatever, it's like they're therapy for you to talk this out, what happened to you, and they're there to protect you. Okay, now You know, it's time that your secret has been. Some of you, though, some people believe what you said. Your mother, your father, whoever was in your life, they believed you. And they took you away from that bastard who hurt you, okay? They took you away from whatever it was you were going through. But some of you all are still holding on to this heartache and pain, what you went through, okay? And in your mind, it's like you're conflicted. Should I say something? Should I not say anything? Should I talk about my story? Should I help others go through what they're going through? Even now, you know, because you were, and two, this person gave you something. They gave you a money. They bought you a gift, or you know, they did something, you know, to make you be quiet, to make you keep it to yourself, you know. I don't like this energy. So I know the feeling, you know. I believe you, Virgo. If this has happened to you when you're younger, I believe you. It happened to me, okay? Okay, Spirit. Messages for the Virgo. What happened to them when they were little? Your higher self wants you to talk about it, okay? We got the World card again, okay? This is an opportunity for you to share your story with the world, with the YouTube world, or with people that you know around you. Probably have people around you right now who you work with, who you live around. It's happened to them, you know. It's probably happened to you somewhere in your neighborhood. Knock on wood, Lord Jesus. Right now, it's you know, it's just that prevalent. And some families tend to sweep that shit under the rug. But you can't do that, okay? You can't sweep that under the rug and think that it's going to stop things from happening, because you're going to always hold on to that memory. You're going to always have those trigger points, okay? I have a few triggers. Lord knows I do. See, I'm telling you. So this is coming back around to you, to your childhood, so you can get rid of this monkey off your back. So you can tell your story, because it's still toxic. It's still... You're still doing toxic things and not even realizing it. You're holding on to the toxicity of what took place for you, or what happened to you when you were younger. Okay. I'm not, well, some of you, not saying all, you know, it could have been, you know, a Virgo too did this to somebody. You know, it could have been a Virgo like you, you know, whatever. I'm not saying that it's you. It could have been a Virgo too that did this. You know, I'm not saying it's any of you, but it could have been somebody did something like this. They were a Virgo, or they had Virgo in their chart. That's what I'm hearing. You know, Virgos aren't exempt from hurting people. All right. We have the Queen. We're kind of getting the same energy here. You know, it could have been a male molesting a female. It could have been a female molesting a male. It doesn't have to be just one sex, you know. Hierophant. It was somebody who was married. See, I'm going to end this. I can't do this tonight. So it was a person who was married into the family. It could have been a man. It could have been a lover. It could have been a stepfather. It could have even been a father, you know. But whoever it was hurt that child, you know. It could have been a situation where it was a stepbrother hurting a stepsister, or a stepsister hurting a stepbrother, a stepfather, grandfather, father, whoever. They hurt that child, but gave that child something to keep that child quiet. You know what I'm saying? And this is your higher self saying, it's time for you to tell your story. I hear you, Spirit. My story has been written. It's on Amazon, you all. But I'm not here to promote that book. It's been there for a year. But yeah, you have to tell your story, because others need to hear what you're going through. Even if they haven't shared their story with anybody, Virgo, this could be the opportunity for you to help someone to go through what you went through. Telling your story, talking about it, telling somebody that you believe them. When somebody, especially a little child, when they come to you and tell you somebody been messing with me, believe it. They do it and stare, you know, yeah. I almost said what happened to me when I was younger, but yeah, you know, people watch the kids. You watch what they're doing. Hold on. Bree! Sorry, y'all, my daughter got her game too loud. Every time I start recording for Virgo, her shit gets loud. Hold on, y'all. So it's people watching your children, watching your homes. They could be watching them on a bus stop, or just have already done something to them, and all of a sudden, boom, see you coming, or know that you're coming, and stop what they're doing. You can't really trust people around your children. You really can't. See, that hurt. It hurt. Your child was hurt by this person. This person was a smooth talker. Whatever the situation was, they just caused a lot of heartache, a lot of pain, a lot of grief, and it hurt when it was found out. It just caused a tower for everybody involved, especially who it happened to, the child. Okay, the child. It hurt. It's like, wow. How could this have happened? They probably asked you, well, how could you have let this happen? Because this is your child, your inner child, and you're still thinking about this, but Spirit wants you to let it go. You're still holding on to this pain. You're still holding on to this heartache. Spirit wants you to let it go. I just saw 11:11. Okay? That's too loud. I shouldn't have to call you on this phone to tell you to turn that game down. Especially while I'm recording. You want to play games, Gabrielle? Close the door. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. She just... So, yeah, I think that your inner child is holding on to this. Initial P could be significance to you, P. Okay? This could be an older gentleman or an older female, kind of look like this bearded face, or an older female or whatever. A heavy set, disgusting fucking asshole bastard son of a bitch. Excuse me, y'all. This reading is triggering me. So this was a secret, okay, that you probably didn't tell. And two, even if you did tell, Virgo, it was a family secret. I see 222. This is a family secret. Swept the shit under the rug like it never happened, but it still affects you to this day. You have things going on with you, Probably like me, I'm overweight, I'm an emotional eater, okay. You probably have drinking issues or drug problems, or what is it, promiscuity, sleeping with a lot of people, or something like that, or just doing something that's toxic to yourself because, of what happened to you when you were younger. You don't know how to filter it, So it's different things for different people, You hang on to things, but you don't know how to release them because you've never talked about it, okay? It's time to talk about it, Virgo. Surround yourself with love. Maybe have some lavender around you. Get some animals or whatever that's going to make you feel comfortable. Sage your area, but loving yourself, talking about it, telling your story instead of holding it all in. Okay. And two, surround yourself. Get a group of people together who have been through what you've been through before. Maybe start a support group or something and talk about it amongst yourselves. Being the balance being for each other, telling each other your story and your battle and what you've been through and how you've lived your life since then. How has that rape or that molestation affected you in your adult life, with your adult relationships with your children? How? Okay. If y'all want to talk about it, I can start a support group and